Hey everyone, I want to talk to you about investing in individual stocks, okay, and the strategy that you adapt. So I mentioned in a previous video, when you're investing in individual stocks, you are looking at their financial statements, you are looking into like the business they're in, their competitors, their business model, okay? It's a different strategy, different mentality. You have to think like you are a business owner. Okay, if you don't want to do that, you do the bare minimum. You're investing in funds like an ETF, an index fund, or a mutual fund, okay? Or you could do both. That's fine too. But the thing is, when you are investing in individual stocks, okay, you either invest with conviction or you don't. Okay, what I mean is, I see people speculate. Okay, they're like dipping their toes in. Like, I think I'm gonna buy 3 shares of this, or 1 share of this, and 2 shares of this. Like, what are you looking to make? $5? Okay, if you're gonna buy a company, put money into it, put money into it. Okay, because with a portfolio of individual stocks, you're not gonna get 100% winners. You're gonna get some losers. Okay, just like in index funds, ETFs, there are a lot of losers because there's like hundreds of companies. And it's a handful of companies that contribute to majority of the gains of that fund. So if you're picking individual stocks in your portfolio, you have to make sure what you make, your gains, cover off your losers, and you're making a profit in your overall portfolio. Okay, which is why you need to do your research and be confident with what you're investing in, okay? Investing with conviction. Because it's like this, okay? It's like this. If you go to the casino and you're playing roulette, okay? So roulette is the game with the big wheel and the white ball. There are 38 numbers, okay? 1 to 36, they're black or red. And then you have the 2 green numbers, 0 and 00. So on the board, you can pick any of those numbers from 0, 00 to 36. Okay, if you hit one of those numbers, the payout is like the biggest. It's like 35 or 36 times whatever you put in. And then on the outside of the board, outside of those numbers, you can bet black or red. Okay, so numbers 1 to 36 is black or red. And so you have a less than a 50% chance of hitting black or red because you have those 2 green numbers. Okay? But the black or red covers off a lot of numbers. Okay? It'll cover 18 out of the 38 numbers, black or red. Okay? Likewise, if you want to play the 3 boxes, like you can cover off the first 12 numbers, the second 12 set of numbers, and the third set of the 36, the third of the 36 numbers. Okay? So if you have, say, 5 chips, let's just say they're $5 chips, okay? And you're looking to make some money, you're better off covering as much ground as possible by playing black or red. If you decide to play the individual numbers, your chances of winning is slim. Right? Because you have 5 out of 38 chances of winning. If you hit big. It's $5. If you put a $5 chip on a number, it's $5 times 35, right? Whereas if you put $5 on red and a red number comes up, you make $5. Okay? You're like, boo-hoo, you don't make a lot. You want to hit big, right? But when you're hitting, like, when you're betting on those inside numbers, that is essentially what it is. It is just gambling. Okay, at least you can devise a strategy like playing outside, like black or red, and there's a strategy involved, very risky, but there's like a strategy that you can deploy to increase your chances of winning. Okay, so the key is you're either going to have, if you're going to have a portfolio of individual stocks, you have to make sure that you're investing with conviction, that you're not just dabbling like $50, $80 here and there, because you're not going to make anything off of that. It's certainly not going to cover off the losers in the rest of your portfolio, right? Unless you're putting a lot more money into each of them. But you're not going to put a lot of money into it if you're not convinced that the stock is a good investment. Okay? So that's my tip for you, my advice. When you are picking individual stocks, you have to invest with conviction.